What's going on, you guys? My name is Kyle. I'm a full-time futures trader and founder of Opinicus. In this video, there's actually a clip from today's live stream where I take two long setups in Nasdaq, one of them versus our 19,250 level of interest. This trade was shortly after the open using a spring setup. The second trade was post 10 a.m. It was a higher low market structure based setup versus the 19,150 level of interest. These are two setups that we frequently discuss in the Trading Mentorship Group. However, in this video, I do break down the trade setups and the logic behind them. Hope you guys get some value from this video. Thanks for watching and enjoy. There's a decent little setup there. You got the spring at the overnight low aligned with the 19,250 level of interest. Key higher time frame support. Question is, can it continue to hold? Got about 40 points locked in. I'll see if the trail gets taken. But yeah, we're looking at the 250 support. Get the move immediately lower, undercut that overnight low, buyer step in there. There's your long setup. See, session volume point of control probably getting ready to shift here in another minute or two. And there's the trail. There is the trail. So I wanted to see that push up and through 300. Some intraday, or not intraday, but pre-market resistance right through there. Little pre-market structure. Got that next data print of the morning in about 10 minutes. This is a very fast tape right now. Very, very fast tape. So 19,150 stays on watch. It's that nearest level of interest. Keeping an eye on the structure here as well. I like to see how we're looking once this volume point of control shifts. Probably going to be in the next couple minutes if price continues to trade in this area. I think bears are more going to be more worried about the 250. That's the structural, the big structure point. 19,250. It's the breakdown point. There's your session volume point of control shifting lower right here into 177. Volume's tapering down a bit. Coming into 19,200. We've not really seen the 5-minute sustain through the prior bar high all morning. Let's see if that changes here shortly. Right back into 150. A little churn now, post 10 a.m. churn. All right, there we go. Let's see if buyers can break the 215 now. It's that intraday structure point right through here. 150 post 10 a.m. held pretty nice. Here's the 61% fib as we get into overnight low. There's the morning. Trim a little more. I might just ride. Just ride, see if we could get back within that near term range, 250. It's going to be a problematic area still. A little patience goes a long way, you know? Wait until post 10 a.m. Oh, post 10 a.m. structure becomes more clear, setups become easier. There's your higher low to lift the trail. So trail goes into about 194. Yeah, that overnight low 250 level of interest, like I said, it's gonna be a problem area for buyers. So we got a tight trail now. 194. That may be the last trade of the morning, honestly. I don't really want to be messing around in the 250 until we have a decisive reclaim. It's your true test of the overnight low. Trail's still in that 195 area. All right, that's better. That's better. We're gonna lift the trail up to about 203. Idea behind the trade. You have a post 10 a.m. low, or excuse me, a 10 a.m. low that is marked. You gotta love 10 a.m. reversal time. I mean, plain as day right there. 10 a.m. low is marked. Little structure builds out above the 19,150 level of interest. We go for the higher low, just pretty much scalping the structure, the little micro structure there, while still holding a core position, just in case it breaks higher. Basically, how you can cash flow a trade idea just in case it fails. So the scalps will basically pay for the stop. If you end up getting stopped on that trade, it's paid for, no big deal. But in the case where it resolves higher, like right now, I mean, we're almost 100 points in floating profit here coming into 250. So we really got to tighten the trail. Trail just beneath 230. We're going to go just beneath 235. I have no structure to work with and don't want a seller to step in right here where I expect them. So we're going to go just beneath 240 now. because this is basically target. So they could give me a decisive break, in which case I'll still be in. There we go. Yep. Lift it a little bit more. We'll say 241. I like to see 250 holding. Give me that new high of day. Here comes the trail. Wow. Holds on to the tick. Holds on to the tick. That was probably the Chrissy bid right there. Thank you, sir. Now we're right back into the trail, 241.5. There it is. Trailed out. Trailed out. Not bad. Not bad. A little reclaim of the level of interest with a higher low, some market structure. Wonder if Mish was in there. That's the signature Mish entry right there.